Hi, and welcome to another edition of Self-Development and Self-Improvement for you. On the show tonight, we are privileged to have Big Mike Jones from Jones Consulting.
How are you doing, Mr. Fantastic? Awesome to be here tonight.
Thank you very much, and it is quite a privilege to have you here. Tonight's show is really about the overall arching factor of people, the lives they live, and why we are here on earth. So ultimately, the life you live must be a purposeful life. Am I right?
Absolutely. It's about personal development and a personal journey, self-discovery, I would say.
Absolutely. Self-discovery. That's exactly what it is. But now, isn't that a little bit contradictory to say the word self-discovery if you look at how most people live?
Well, yeah, I mean, one would think, and I suppose we know the truth, is that we don't know ourselves, and we are constantly on that journey of self-discovery. I think we're probably closer to who we are when we're kids, when we're free. We don't really care about what people think about us. We have great dreams of becoming doctors and scientists and astronauts and firefighters. We believe that's where we want to be.
So what happens from being that kid to now? I mean, we basically lose that ability to be spontaneous and dream big, massive dreams. And I'm sure you have dreamt that big dreams at some stage. And maybe you're still, but that dreams are becoming a nightmare.
Yeah, well, that's a good question. What happens? Well, quite frankly, life kicks the snot out of us, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And
it becomes a game of survival, isn't it?
It does. And part of life is, unfortunately, people. People, we are our own worst enemy. So, what is that about?
Well, look, by being your own self worst enemy, if you can call it that, it's about that inner voice. You start to listen to the I can't, or I'm not supposed to, I'm not good enough. And it could be that it's driven by people that surround you, people that conform to life the way we see it, and then whisper in your ear, influence you, and then before you know it, you don't believe in your abilities anymore, and you become this shadow that nobody recognizes or even takes serious.
So what you say is, people tend to tell you who you are, where you fit in, what you can or can't do.
Absolutely.
They want to define you,
Absolutely.
to box you, to dress you up in a pretty dress, and call you a girl, or whatever.
It's short of...
I'm just, of course, you know what I'm going.
It's short of telling you when you're supposed to have your birthday.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you basically these days have, isn't it? You still have your birthday on the day you were born. But everything else, you're told what to do, how to do it. Now, let's just be clear. We're not here to break the law. I think we're here to break the rules. And challenge the status quo. If you're in a meeting or you're in a discussion and you feel that, listen, I don't agree with what individual X is saying. Are you the individual that keeps quiet? Or are you the person that stand up and say, excuse me, in a polite manner, this is my stance on this, regardless of what people might think of you or how they would see you. Now, if you don't do that, if you don't stand up in of what you believe in, what happens then?
Well, you wither away and die. Why don't you just hold your breath for a second? No. Don't let anybody tell you that. Nobody tells you what to do, right, Mr. Fantastic?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, people cannot and don't allow people to do whatever they want to do with you. You are your own person. Now, you don't have to be aggressive about it. You don't have to be rude about it. And that's the key.
Yeah.
Is once you really truly understand who you are and what you are about, that you can just behave in a way that's natural. And some people might see it as bombastic.
Or arrogant.
Or arrogant.
But you're just confident and you know who you are.
That's it. You put it out there.
Yeah. So, where are you on your journey of self-development? What are you doing? How are you doing it? And why are you doing it? And I suppose that's why we're here.
Bring it to the table.
We want to share in your successes.
Am I misbehaving?
No. I can't tell you what to do because we just tell people we can't.
That's it. I'm misbehaving because you know what? I get worked up.
Absolutely.
I get worked up. I get passionate.
The man is passionate.
I get passionate about this topic.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think just, to get back to that point of self-development and self-discovery, it is very important that you take the time out and speak to yourself, speak to your passions, speak to your love for things, and understand why you are here, why do you exist. And if you can get to a statement that you can confidently share with others, this will address the starting point of all your fears, all your doubts, and your lack of confidence. Start to affirm the positivity. Take action. Interact with us. Follow the link in the description below. Leave a comment. This is why we're here. Because we've been there where you've been.
100%. Why don't you contact us as Mr. Fantastic has indicated? Let us help you be your best advocate. We'll chat to you then. Yeah?
Absolutely.